What we're doing today is uncrating this amazing Carlo Mollino table that I bought out at Right 20 auction in Chicago a few months ago, and I just can't wait to see it. I'm as excited about this as I would be about an 18th century Philadelphia chair, because it's made by Carlo Mollino, one of the great architects, one of the great designers, all-around cool guy, playboy, ladies' man, race car driver, airplane designer, architect. He had it all, and he made this table. All right, here we go. Got it? Oh, thank you. Better speed up a little, I don't know. So it's sitting right in here? Yeah, here we go. Oh, now we get to, okay, there it is. Look at this is great, because it's been a while since I've seen this. So here's the base. Now, Mollino designed many of his pieces to resemble the human body. And this would have resembled a lady on her back, on her elbows, leaning back, with her head here, her elbows, here's her bottom, and her legs up in the air, just very relaxed, posing. We are looking at the original finish right there, and I love that. It hasn't been cleaned up. That varnish is just what you want to see. You're not seeing extra varnish down into this crack here. These brass fittings are typical of what Mollino was using. You see the slight, the surface that's not all polished up. It's lost some of the luster here. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to unpack the glass? Okay. Okay, do that? All right. Okay, look at that. Nice job on the packing. Look at that. There it is. It says Vitrex, V-I-T-R-E-X. The way that we know that this glass is original, aside from this original mark, are these little holes that are in here. See, there's a hole there and a hole here. And this is where they apparently actually dip the glass into a liquid, an acid or something, to temper it. And this stuff was really strong. There's a great picture of Mollino sitting on a large piece of this glass, his full weight, and the thing doesn't break. So, having said that, I'm not going to drop this. Here's the Apelli and Mauricio workshop in Turin, and it's the shop where many of the best pieces that Mollino designed were actually produced. And our table, I believe, is somewhere in these two piles, because it was a very limited production. All of his pieces were very limited, and he made these tables for Singer Company to be sold in Italy and also in New York, but our table's somewhere there. I'd say the glass of this table is probably worth 80% of its value, so I'm glad it showed up unbroken, right? Yeah? For Mollino, glass was a really important thing, and he was really a surrealist in a way, and he used glass in ways that other people hadn't used glass. It's no coincidence that Mollino was recently included in the Surrealism show at the V&A in England. The story on this one, Jan, you know, this apparently turned up in a thrift shop. The person that consigned it to Right 20 bought it either a thrift shop or just one of these tag sales for very little. So it's together. Thanks for helping.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. The person that bought it somehow bought it and then started checking and figured out that they'd bought something really incredibly rare and important. I think it looks great there. This is going to spoil me, having this here, you know? I don't even know what to put on it. What do you put on? I could put that there. I'll say it's glass. It'll clean off, you know? I mean, anyway, so.